Go sit down, Teddy. Well, hello. Thanks for joining this live. This is Brenda Leach Creations, as you know. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Charlie. Hello. I'm showing you my chaos that I got to clean up. Yes. So we moved into our new building. Still moving in, but I got to clean up all this mess that I had in the house. And so I'm just going to show y'all what I got to deal with. I sent my daughter a text. She's on a cruise and they on their way back from Canada. And I told her, I said, I'm about to cry because I have become a hoarder. And I'm looking at all that I got to go through, and it looks worse than what it really is. And I keep telling people that it's because I have brought stuff in here and set it down and just, no organization whatsoever. I have moved that stand over there with the baskets on it. It was, like full of my body washes and, stuff like that. And so a lot of that stuff I have moved out and have used my little app to, uh, what you call it, to keep account of everything that I have. So I'm working on doing that. But yeah, this is the chaos I got to deal with. This not only one, but I'm gonna show y'all the rest of this stuff. Now in my dining room here, uh, I have been making baskets and just bringing them in and setting them on the table here. I have not put bows on all of them, but I do have my bows, my little tie bows laid out that I'm gonna be using. I guess y'all said that girl is a mess. So yep, this look like a chaos too, but as you can see, these are some things I've been working on, and I just need to go ahead and put my bows on them and get them set to a side. So my plan is to get this room here cleared out, and I can do it because I have done it before. And I'm going to I'm going to get these tables cleared off, and I'm going to bring in probably another table if I need be to set these gifts that I've already done on the table. And the reason I'm having to do that is because I got guests coming in about 3 weeks. So I'm gonna take you through the house here to my 2 bedrooms. Yeah, my daughter, they decide they're gonna come in for Labor Day. And so I need to get the bedrooms cleared out. We're going down the hallway here. Now this bedroom here is well, I have made some more gifts and stuff that I got that I don't bought. This on the bed, and this is stuff that I have bought from the sales. And so these are those little things that LBE was showing us. And in the bathroom here, a bunch of candles. All those are candles. But here on the bed, just, bags, some stuff I bought. And so this not going to be that hard to get cleared out, because I don't really have that much in here on the bed that I need to get this room cleaned up and get it straight for my daughter and her family when they come in. And this bin here, it's just pillows inserts. So I bought a lot of them out of the bin store. And I have a lot more up in my attic, and we ain't gonna even talk about that because it's full of teddy bears and all kind of stuff. This bedroom here, some leftover gifts. And all of this stuff down here are blankets and throws and just stuff. On the bed here is a bunch of different purses that I have bought, like from Walmart, all of these. And we just need to get them in a basket. Now, I bought some more. Yeah, I bought these the other day. Have not done a haul on these, but I was in there and saw these handbags. And they were $4. And so I think I bought like about 6 of those. Okay, y'all. So now I am going to the outside, to the shed, the one I am working on today. So I see I still have one person with me. So thanks for continuing to watch what I have brought along for you all to see. So we are going to the outside now. Get up, Teddy. Let's go outside. And it is hot today, but it's not as hot as it has been. Because it have been close to about 100 degrees. But we did have an overshadow this morning. And so I came out and started taking stuff out of the storage back here. So that is the blue shed. I have stuff in there, but I'm not going to worry about that because it's, not a whole lot, but we need to clean that out too for my granddaughter. I partially cleaned it out. This is the other storage building that I have. I'm going to take you over there as well, that I have stuff in there a lot of stuff. I don't know what those bags are, but I need some if they're going to help me with. So this is the storage building that I'm working on today. I came out and I pulled all this stuff out and set it on the table. And I got to go through all of this. And I hate doing this because I pull this stuff out and then it just sitting out here and then I'm tired and it's a mess. But I need to go through all of this, see, and separate stuff and put stuff together. Because what I did, I bought stuff and just kind of came and set it in here. And one other time, some months ago, we was trying to do this and then a storm came up and I just kind of had to set everything inside the building. And that's what happened. So this is the baskets and things that I have bought this year. And a lot of the stuff is Dollar General sales. Papers. Just a lot of stuff I just got to, go through and get straightened out. So that's why I say pray my strength, because I'm going to need it. Those are my little button maker stuff. And so, yeah, this is some of the stuff and all my paints and things down there that I used to use when I was doing my signs, my wood signs and all of that. Came out here today, I saw my two, that I got these two tables and I said, I need to stay focused. I said, I need to go ahead and do them tables, get some designs on them and get them out of the way, let somebody buy them. Football season is coming up and I might need to think about that, get that done. Okay, it is hot. That's why. Okay, so this is that. And in this cabinet here, yeah, it's full of cups and a whole lot of cups and things like that I have bought. Okay, so let me make it over here, and I don't think I had a key for that building in my pocket. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. Let me see if my husband got his key on him. I can take you back over here. You got your key on you, Kurt, for that building, for the brick building. You got your key on you. Okay, I'll just take you in here while he's going over there to open that door. So this is, maybe this will bring some joy. So this is what I have done over here. I got that much done. And I still need to do these items here. I need to get them into my app showing what I have and how much of what I have here. Yeah. So that's all we done out here so far. I did get all of these done. I just need to put them in here. So I'm trying to organize that. I got 2 drawers for that. Okay, I think that door should be open. I'm gonna take you over here and let y'all see. Come on, Teddy. What's going on, what I got to work with over here. So they're gonna be putting power in this building. So some lights will be in there and I can see better. But I'm gonna need to pull my stuff out, and that's a lot of stuff over here. All of it ain't mine. But I need to pull my stuff out into the yard and do as I'm doing in this other building. Bring everything out and set it out so I can see what I got. So you ain't gonna be able to see that good because it's dark in here, ain't no light. But, okay, so don't look beyond that blue bin because that's not mine. I just got this section right here. And so, and all this in my bins and then stuff on the other side. So yeah, y'all, this is what I got to go through. I think it was JCD is her name, I think, when she was doing her building. And I told her, I say, I dread going out there to mine because of all that I need to do. But, so yep, all this. Again, it ain't as bad as it looks, but when you just kind of bring stuff in and set it down, that's what happens. A lot of stuff are in bins. All my Christmas stuff, my Mother's Day, my Valentine's, Easter, they are in bins. The stuff outside of the bins is what I got to add to the bins. So, yep, this is it. I see he done went and bought some more shelves. So, yep, he got these 2 shelves he done went and bought. But I'm probably going to have to use these myself once I pull all this stuff out and get some organization and set up some shelves and just kind of have some walk-arounds. And see what I can get organized. Because a lot of the stuff, he sells stuff, so. But he's going to have to probably come in here and move some stuff too and give me a little bit more room as I do. So, okay, guys, so this is part 1. So you see what it looks like. I'm going to finish working over here at this other building. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door because I'm done now. And lock it. So yeah, I'm gonna finish working over here trying to do what I can. Uh, I was telling my husband, I said, I think I need to get me some bins or some boxes or something. You know, kind of go through this stuff. I had a friend who, you know, volunteered to come and help me. But the thing about that is she's only able, you know, to do so much. But, you know, she was willing to help. I'm putting this phone on the stand, y'all, so you gotta bear with me that it stays on here. Let's see. Okay. What's going on with the lighting? Let me see, I'm hiding something. Let me go back the other way. Okay. Turn it around. Okay. Look like some of it's kind of hiding. We out here in the sun, but anyway, nevertheless, this is what is going on. And I don't know if y'all how much of that you can see. The sun is up out here. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can pull y'all up on my other phone. Let's see what is, if there's any comments or anything. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see where it is. See if I view my channel. Okay, there it is. She said, running the air out of what? Just God sense. Thanks, Charlie. Hopefully the rest of the stuff will begin to look better as well. I don't even know where to start, y'all. One thing, we can start in the house because it's entirely too hot out here. Okay, let's see, let's see. Set this little hanger outside the door there. Let's see what we got going on here. There's more shreds. That is more shreds. I think I'm gonna set these out because they're gonna go somewhere. See, things like this when I was doing uh, decorating stuff, I would have this kind of stuff in case if I needed to put it on a table or whatever. But I am not not doing that anymore, so I don't need that. This box here, if you can see it, has a lot of little planters in it. Let me bring y'all closer. Set you inside the building. Whew, okay. Set you inside the building. Okay. Got several of these, so they need to go together. I'm gonna set them right there for the time being. And that right there. Okay. Hello, Monique Powell. Hey to everyone who have joined the live. Okay, so it says I have 9 people in here. If y'all will go ahead and give me make sure I get 9 likes, that would be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, y'all, let's see. So this shelf here is stuff. So what I have here is some of these little signs here. And I might have to go back and put some white acrylic polish on there, because they got some little the white missing off of it. So I need to get stuff like this together. And in this box here, we have a lot of these. Y'all know these old now. Got those. I got 5 in there, but I think I may have some more somewhere else. Got several of those somewhere else. I know I've seen them. Got those somewhere else. And that's why I'm saying that you need to get stuff together, because you got stuff that's scattered. And so I'm gonna need some boxes. Try to get everything together, but in the meantime, I'm gonna try put what I can together with what I got. So when I do go get me some boxes or bins or whatever I need to get, then all my signs can go in the same place. Got those when they were, I think 75% off last fall. Okay. So, again, y'all, I went to Hobby Lobby. I should have went early part of this week, but I was trying my best not to do that. But I broke down and went out there anyway a little while ago, but they didn't have nothing. Everything was gone, and that was a good thing because I didn't need to buy nothing else anyway. More signs. Well, I'm just going to show you what's in here. These, and I got a few of those somewhere. I've seen this as well. We got this welcome. Then we got all the little laundry signs. So these gonna go in housewarming baskets. I got to get to that part. See, there's another beach life. Yeah. We have these house kitchen. Got all these little moo-moos. Only thing I can do with this is probably put an image on it. Make it say something. I think I got these for 10 cents when it was 90 cents off. Some more kitchen signs. And yep, got these. Definitely need to be making some housewarming baskets. Got these cute little signs. Could be backers. Need to leave them out, take them with me. And home is where mom is. Mother's Day. Okay, so that is what was in this nice little basket. So I am gonna slide all this back in here. I know I need a box for kitchen stuff, kitchen signs. Home, not kitchen sign, but what you call it, home baskets. So make sure all this goes together. These two here will go in a box by themselves. This here I have had ever since, what's the name of that store? Tuesday Morning went out of business. Whew, that must have been years ago now, at least 2 or 3. And so I bought, I think, 2 or 3 of these. I may have already given one away, but I still got these 2 I need to put in a baby shower basket. And this just some miscellaneous stuff, bowls and stuff I could use, I guess, for Christmas. I'm just looking at this basket, this box here. Got that little sign that can go on my table when I'm vending. I got 2 of those. I think what I'm going to do is try to use this box to clear up these 2 boxes. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Now lemonade, lemonade, lemonade. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. Is anybody saying anything? Ooh, let's see. Jolie, you better go ahead and email Monique. Ooh, y'all. I need some of y'all contact information so I can stay in contact and send some emails about different things that I have questions about that I need somebody to answer, but I don't want to put it all right there in the chat. One time I was talking to still class about something. I don't remember what it was. And I think she had told me to inbox her. I tried. I didn't know how to do it, and I still don't know how to do it. So I need some help. Okay, y'all. So I got rid of 2 boxes by putting all that together. Okay, so that was a good deal. Got that out of the way. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stick this in here as well. This stuff too. All of that can go in here. That was going with me when I go back in the house. Okay, so now I'll take this off because I need to use that shelf to put something on. To put something on. And these right here are just empty boxes that I can use to put a gift in. So that's why I was saving these here. And I want to see, I bought these from the bin store, and it says display easel. And I'm going to rest a minute and pull this chair out over here. I'm going to sit in it and see what this thing is all about. Last week my sister was at an event where they are working on putting together monuments. And so they were set up doing some advertisement for people to buy a brick or what have you. So this is the easel. I'm going to see what do I need to do. I hope I don't need to do a whole lot because there's a whole box of them down here, y'all. I got them out of the bin store. This whole box for $1. And there's 1, 2, 3. But there was 4. And there was 4 in there, but that's a good deal. 4 for $1. These things cost, you know, they cost more than $1. So what are y'all doing today? Outside of watching me. What are y'all working on? I'm trying to see how these things work. Let's see. Okay. They sort of like magnetic something in here. They just cling to it. They are tall. These are the little thing that holds the sign. Let's see. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see. That goes like that. Okay, as y'all can see, this is like really, really tall. Turn around this way. Okay, get back over there. Let's look at the paper and see if you can make it shorter. Okay, let's see. What's nice, the easels. Monique. This is the first time I've taken this thing out of the box since I bought it. I just bought them and brought them home. Let's see. It says open the easel, extend legs, and then set up stable at workplace. So it's supposed to have 4 of these. Now I got these 2 things up here, but they don't. Maybe that's why they. I don't know what the deal on that is, but it don't hold nothing. Maybe that's why they returned it, because it's supposed to be like 4 of these. There's supposed to be one to hold it. Might can buy the clips to go on there if that's the case. Slide lower clips to desired poster height and support bottom edge. Firstly, adjust the upper clips to poster top edge, then fix it. When finished, use pull out the tube. You can fold up and put it back in the bag. Well, I'm reading it, but I need to see just exactly how that works. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna look at another one. I'm not gonna put it together. I just want to look at it and see if it's if they all the same. And that's what it looks like. They all the same. Yep, we are gonna have to YouTube that. Thanks, Monique. This is a job too. And as y'all can see, I got my work cut out for me. So, but you know, I was thinking, I said, you know, part of this is my fault because I deal with the enemy of procrastination. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's an enemy to it's an enemy because it's always in my way, disturbing me and keeping me from doing the things that I need to do. It hinders me. And that's what an enemy does. It hinders you from going forth doing the things that needs to be done. And so that's what I'm gonna call it. It's the enemy that keeps bothering me and don't let me get my work done like I need to. So what I would do with this, I'm gonna give when I find out how to work it, I give my sister one because she probably gonna need it. Okay, let's see, y'all. I'm trying to. I think it's neat the way it opens up, and you just hold on. How it opens and fold. If y'all can see that, you pull it, and it just folds in. Pull that one out, fold it in. Pull it out, fold it in. Pull it out, fold it in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, keep pulling and folding so we can get it down to the size to put it back in the box. Okay. Let's see. Pull, fold. Yeah, this is neat, Monique. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Yes, ma'am. As I'm going through all my stuff, I know I'm gonna find a lot of stuff that I forgot I even had and probably been out looking. Because I got to thinking on those who went to the 90% sale at Hobby Lobby, and y'all got those little candles, the candles holders, and I thought those was like really cute. And that's what I went out there looking to see if they may have had some left over, but they did not. And on my way home, I got to thinking, maybe the Lord was telling me that you probably already got those candle holders or something similar to that, and all that stuff that I got out there. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I do have something similar to that. And while I'm out there looking for that, and that's why I need to stay focused and don't go looking for anything till I see what I have. Because I have over this last 6 months and the last year have bought a lot of stuff. Last year, well, about 2 years ago when I first started doing baskets, it may have been my second year into basket making. And I went to the Dollar General one night, and one store still had a lot of fall stuff, left over. And some toys and all that. And so I began to buy a whole bunch of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff that night because I think it was 90% off. Brought it home, put it in a bin, and I totally forgot that I had it. And I was looking for something one day when I was out there, and I said, look, oh my goodness, I had all this stuff out here for the fall. And I went to an event in November last year that I could have taken some of that stuff and used it at the event, but totally forgot I had it. But this year I know I got it. Plus I have some Hobby Lobby fall stuff that I bought when they had their 90% off. So a combination of that, the Hobby Lobby stuff is still in the trunk of one of my cars. And they are like the tea towels and um, the little pumpkin clear glass with the little cover. When I purchased those, I had in mind to make candles with that. And I'm still probably going to do that. I'm going to try to think of something else I might can put inside those little containers. So I bought those with that in mind. I got the small ones and the large ones. And like I said, I had the tea towers, and I know what I was going to make some tea towels for the fall. So I got to get on that and make sure I have those ready for my event in November, which is the first Saturday in November. So I need to definitely get on uh, the tea towel. But I got to get that room cleaned up in there because that's where my sewing stuff is at as well. Okay, so I got this right here cleared so that I can put something on there. These things that I took out, all these little wood signs, they going in a bin or a box. So that's what I'm going to do with that stuff. They're going in a bin or a box. All that stuff that I have set out there in the sun is going to... It's gonna sit out there in the sun till the sun go down. But the sad thing, I got to leave about 5 o'clock and go to a ministry fellowship that we do every other month on the 3rd Friday. So we go and serve. So I need to go do that. I think I'm gonna go serve and try to get out of there before it gets dark, because it's getting dark at 8:30 now. And try to get back this way and try to work on some stuff out there that I got sitting out there. If not, then I just cover it up, get up early in the morning, come out here before the sun gets up around 10 before it starts to get hot. So if I get out here about 8 o'clock in the morning, then I should be able to accomplish more. And what I can do, go ahead and get my boxes. I'm gonna have to just go to Home Depot and buy me some more boxes instead of buying bins. Once I go there and clear out some stuff, I have a whole some bins to work with. But right now I don't have any bins because everything is in a bin. Okay, so that is what I am. Let's see what else I'm doing out here. What else can I do? Outside of what I have done, I can look at all this stuff over here and see what I might, something that I need to get to. It needs to be over here. Things that I need to get to. And the only thing I think that would be is I got cups over there in the corner. I think I just pull them and set them all over here so I can see what I got that I need to get to. Okay, so I have I got these cups here from Walmart, these little blue cups from Walmart. And I think this one is broke. And it is. I need to find the lid. That one broke too, look like. Got 2 of them that's broke. Okay, so we have these. I ordered these back when LBE was showing her where she was putting those together. And I went out and bought some. Ended up getting 2 cases of these things. Because I have a case in the house, in the attic. And then I just have these out here that I kept out to use. And I think I did use some back around Easter. I think these thing done went up to about $5 now, if I'm not mistaken. Like I seen them somewhere. That's going in the house with me. So I can use that soon. Doing a gift now. That's blue. Okay, I got 2 more. Here. Okay. Okay. So we got that where I can see that. So I'm gonna show y'all. I got a lot. I got several of these. Cause back in the day, I was doing these globes here, and what I was doing, I was taking them and making bulbs to hang on the tree, and I was doing them in like the college colors and things like that. I don't want to try to take it out here, but y'all know what these bulbs are. So I was doing, that's what I was doing with it. So you take and pull, oh God, what you call that stuff? It's liquid. And I don't want, not acrylic or anything like that, but you use it when you're covering over paint to seal it. And so you just pour a little bit inside the tube and get it covered real good. And then you go back with your glitter and make sure the whole container is covered in glitter, whatever color you want to use. And like I was doing Clemson, I did Gamecocks, I did Steelers, I think I did the Cowboys in those colors. And then on the outside of the container, you put the logo that you're using. So yeah, I did was doing a lot of those back in the day, so I still got several containers that I can use to do something with, and I need to get rid of these too. If I can, take them and have them make something to go on that table in November that folks can hang on their Christmas tree. So I need to go look and see what kind of design or what I can do with these and get them out of the way. Because they've been sitting out here long enough. And I'm going to show you this here is another item I had bought, and I need to go ahead and work. Y'all guess y'all to that girl. Need to do. So I bought these clocks before I started doing in the baskets. Not even realizing that Family Dollar had stuff on sale, but I got these for $6. And what I did, I went inside and where all the numbers are, I covered them with, I did like a Steelers, a Cowboys, a Eagle. And so I just pulled pictures from each team and, you know, made sure and cut out the design to fit inside of there and made it an Eagles clock or Cowboys or whatever clock you want it to be. That's what I made it. And I if it was a Cowboys, then I had to paint this, but if it was Eagles, that could stay the same. But for the Cowboys, I had to paint the outside, you know, blue or whatever, and blue or whatever color I was using. So I think I know I got 2 out here, and I think I have 2 in the house, and I just wished I had time to do all that I was supposed to do. I don't. And so I would love to, you know, get that done as well. Okay, y'all. take this probably back in the house. This is my uh broken glass. What was I gonna do with this? I was doing something, another craft I had seen, and I had bought this glass because I needed to use it, but I don't remember now what it was for. But I was thinking I could use it on my tumblers when I do decorate the top with, like, make it look like ice or whatever. But that right there is too fine to do that. But I do have some bigger blocks to make that, because I did do one. Okay, y'all, let's see. There's just a bunch of stuff I don't bought and ain't done nothing with it. Just talking about I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm just showing y'all how messed up I am. I have great ideas, but I don't get around to doing everything that I would love to do. Everything that I would love to do, but you know what? I'm gonna get there. I just got to get organized, and I'm gonna make this. My permanent job, even though I don't work anymore. This is gonna become my everyday job. I have several of these little caboodles. Need to get rid of these. And don't even talk about these, because I was doing the what they was calling them, the rolling trays back in the day. I had the square and this oval shape in one of the closets in my house. Got a ton of these things in there. And I was working on, this was a Gamecocks, and that's the far as I got, so I stopped. And my thing is, you know, I don't want to be making a whole bunch of stuff and have it sitting around. I like to make stuff by order. But I do have like samples for people to see. But if I'm going to an event, I will have, you know, a few on hand. But I'm wearing now, I guess learning from experience when I first started doing t-shirts and stuff, and I was printing up all those, making t-shirts and going to pop-up shops and stuff like that. And you know, you sell a few, but you don't sell all that you don't made. And them things are left over. Right to this day, I still have t-shirts. So, and they going to the event with me, and I'm gonna get rid of them because I've had them for a period of time. So if anybody want them, they going for $10. Back when I made them, they was $20. So now they will be half price. All except my bling t-shirts. I'm not gonna, they staying the same. Again, Walmart. Need to get rid of these. Got 2 bags of them. I'm gonna start doing like some folks, just sticking these things in people's bags to get rid of them. Got 2 bags of these things, or maybe 3 bags look like. So this the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. And I'm just gonna show you this little basket here, because when I was in Hobby Lobby, they had a lot of these in different colors, and they 75% off right now. But I said, you know what? I'll hold out. Got these little coasters from Dollar General for 10 cents. So I have tons of those. And then I have the other coasters too that got a design on it, but I was gonna cover those. They over there in the other building. Yep. So thank y'all for joining Brenda Lee's live. And if you are new to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I upload new content to this channel. And you won't be disappointed. And this is for all my newbies, not the OGs, because y'all already got it together. We are still trying to get it together. To all the newbies, I think you might be able to learn something. 'Cause I've tried a lot of things. I'm always trying something new. It's just part of what I do. I enjoy crafting and just testing things out, seeing what it's gonna come out to be. It's kind of fun. But while you're doing it, you need to be making a few coins doing it instead of spending a lot of money. Okay, Dollar General. Got several of these. The rest of them is over in the other building. This little sign here, I think I got this at Goodwill somewhere and never have been able to use it, but it's got a back for it. And I'm gonna try to use it for something. Y'all give me an idea. What can I put on this when I stand it up? I don't know. Tell me what I can do with this. I know it could be a sign for my table or something, but what can I do? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Tell me what I can do with that. This tan, let me cut from. Disappointed that these cups is tore up. Yep, it's right cute. You put your little fruit and stuff in the top of it. But now the lid is broke. Nobody's gonna be able to use that for nothing. I can give it away to some little kid that want it. Oh, he has it. Okay, you can have it. I have these little coffee cup. My husband bought these somewhere and brought them home and gave them to me, and I was like, yeah, yeah. Well, you want it over there, or you want to put it in this building over there? Put it in the building. And so, and I was like, what I'm gonna do with it? I don't think I was doing baskets yet, but yeah, some of them was blank, some of them had coffee on it. So I'm gonna put that over there so I can see it. That's my problem. I can't see nothing I got. So I said I had a couple of those black cups. So I'm gonna put them down there so I can see them. I think I got some more of these over there in that building. These came from Walmart. Nice cups. Give me a good, decent logo to go on them. Be careful with your stuff, start getting scarred up and then you can't use it. Yep, I got 4 bags of them little cups. And I've seen, well, 5. Well, I need to get rid of these. Definitely have to go see what I can do. What kind of little, order me some logos to go on these things and get rid of them. Keep saying logos, but I meant stickers. What's that? Okay, let's see. Tons of glassware that I don't know what I was planning on doing with it, but again, I need to start putting them in some baskets. these cute little things here. Got a whole box of them. Again, I don't know, I can put some kind of decal on there. Be cute just to sit around. Journey Through Time, she did this craft that was like a bar. And I laughed because I went out and bought those bags from the Dollar Tree and everything I needed to make it. And guess what? I haven't done it. So I said that because I was thinking, I think she had shot glasses on hers, which I have some of those too. I'm just wondering if that would fit. Y'all pray my strength. Like I said, I don't become a darn hoarder. That ain't good. It makes me want to cry. Cause I need to do something with all this stuff. It ain't, this is, this is not good. A friend girl that came down here the other day to help me, she talking about you can have a yard sale. Well, I'm gonna go out there and buy this stuff and then gonna try. I'm not doing no darn yard sale. This stuff is for sale. This stuff going in a basket. I ain't trying to do no yard sale. Eventually, it'll all get gone. You know, it'll get gone if I do what I need to do. But let's put it in a basket and try to sell this stuff. Do y'all remember Tiara? Somebody say Tiara. the dish is Tiara. I used to sell that back in the day. When Tiara first came out, that's been, oh my goodness, probably about 40 years now. And I used to host the little parties so that I could get free dining ware. And so I did, and I got a bunch of that stuff that needs to go. I was at one event, a man had some on his table trying to sell it. They supposed to be like I want to say antique or something, but that over time is supposed to keep its value, but I don't know. I saw I think Claudia, she was talking about these little glasses. She had seen somebody doing something with them. And she made a gift again. This is the stuff I bought when I was not doing baskets. I was just doing items that you put logos and, you know, stuff on, make it look cute. And I would buy this kind of stuff to do that with. And I'm just looking to see how many of these do I have in this box. This is not one. It's just a regular jar. So it just got different things in here. I'll show you this down in here. Okay, I see 6 people still alive. The other 3 must have died. They ain't on here no more. Oh, Charlie says she's in the process of shutting down 2 more storage units. It's a lot of work. It is. It really is. I just need to get a handle on all this stuff. Teddy says hello. The blue bags that was on my bed, I don't know where them blue bags came from. I think somebody gave them to me. Yeah, I think somebody gave them to me. That's where that came from, them blue bags. When I go back in there, I'm going to look and see. This is really cute. Didn't even know I had that, but that is cute. It's like a dessert. I would think that's a dessert, a little glass. Yeah, that's what that is. Or you could put a little champagne in there, sip off of with a little cherry. I guess you could use it for whatever you want. But yeah, you can do both with it. But so I got a couple of them down in here. Get over here. I'm looking in this box. This has glassware. Just trying to see what I got. I'm gonna have to go back and see what Hickey done with these little cups. Claudia. Sorry, Claudia, for calling you Hickey Yeah. Whew, I'm gonna have to go back and see what she did and see if I can get rid of this. So much stuff. Man. So I think I'm doing a little something. At least I'm getting to see what's out here. Since I had gotten to a point that I did not know what was out here. I just knew I had a bunch of stuff, but what was out here, I did not know. I have these 2 cups here. Came from the Dollar General, and I do know one person, one of my classmates, her name started with an H. She might get that for Christmas. I don't know if she got a birthday coming up or not. I need to find out. If she does, I'll make her a little birthday gift and give her that cup. Let's see. Okay, I sold a basket earlier this week. He gave me a deposit. He's supposed to come and pick it up today, but he hasn't called, and he was checking with his sisters because his grandmother's birthday was coming up. I think it was 2 people. Something was going on. The grandmother and somebody else. And I think he was talking about, I know he said his mom, and it sounded like he mentioned his grandmother too, because I was like, how old is she? And he said his mom was going to be turning 75. And I was like, oh, okay. So I consider 75 still to be young. Some folks talking about old, but that's not old, because I'm not far from it. But to me, that's young. 80 is young to me. But anyway, I was asking him, some of the things he liked. He was looking at some of the baskets I had. And I said, well, I said, well, do she go to church? Is she what about inspirational stuff? And he was supposed to get with his sisters to see what type things she like. Because he was talking about 2 people in the middle of this conversation. So I'm confused as to what's going on with that part. But he has not, called back about that, because he asked me. I was showing him my memorial flyer, not flyer, but my memorial brochure that I had did, and he saw a keychain on there that he liked, and he was talking about, doing a keychain for whomever he's supposed to be buying this gift for. So we'll wait to see. My other guy came and picked up his shirts yesterday. The 12 shirts that I did, and he's wanting to order 40 more shirts for October, and he will get with me, I guess, as it get closer to that time. And the design, he said the design will be different, so we will see. how that pans out. As long as he don't wait to the last minute. Okay, y'all. So I have, this came from the bin store. And it's just a bunch of stuff to craft with. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can use it at some point. I will be able to use this stuff. I think back when I saw it, I did look it up to see what it was. Hey, sorry I can't pronounce your name. Let's see. I'm not gonna mess up your name like that, but hey. How great your day has been. Amazing. Thank you, but girl, this is a job, and I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through, but I'm not gonna jump ship. I'm just gonna continue. So, okay. Cecilia, I can't even pronounce that. Cecilia. Welcome down here in the South. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna take a minute. And so I'm just gonna try to do a little bit every day. As I was saying, it's part of my fault because I let the enemy of procrastination creep in and almost tried to take control. But I am going to continue to push forward and to do, all that I can do. I wonder what there's something that's missing out of this box, because I got all these, I don't know what this is, but it has screws. I'm looking in the other camera. It has screws that go to it, and but something else must have went with this for to have these things in this box. And it's like 4 of them, so I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it again and see what Amazon says it is. I'm kind of thinking it had something to do with some kind of picture that they was using these little things for. Okay, I'll set this back over here. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm gonna turn this camera around. I don't know what to do over here, but this is what we're dealing with now. Okay, let's see. I think that's a view. So, this is a little gift. It needs to go back in the house. It got stuck out here some kind of way when I was putting stuff up. So as you can see, the majority of this stuff is baskets. Bunch of baskets that I bought from Walmart and just came and set them up in here. We did not do any kind of fashion. So these here are, they call bed riser. I call them table risers because I use them to rise up my table. Now this is a small one, but the ones that I use with the table I have in-house, they are probably twice the size. And I started using them when I was sewing and having to stand and bend so my back wouldn't be out of shape. So I have those in the house. So that's what those are. This is a little candle holder. I told you I probably got stuff like this similar sitting around somewhere. place out here got ants, black ants. Let's see what's in here. Okay, these are like a little pocket knife. I think my husband gave me these things. He said you can put them in a basket. Like, okay. He brings stuff and you can put that in a basket. And I'm like, okay. And I take it and set it to the side. I'm gonna open one of these up and see what's going on with it. This right here I was trying to recreate, but I don't know. I'll keep it to hold something. I'm about to throw it away. Where you at? Teddy! There you go. There you go, call. Teddy! Come here, Teddy. Oh. Okay, it's a little pocket knife. I don't know what you're gonna do with somebody. I mean, it's a little what you call it? Weapon. Now I don't know how to close it. Got two of them on here. They need to be greased so they'll be easy to pop out. Child, I don't even know how to get that thing back in there. Lock back knife. So, guess when you pull it out, well, y'all, I have no idea how to close this. I'm talking about lock back stainless steel. Okay, well, that's what's in that box. And it's about to stay in there. Let's see if my husband can get that fixed. Okay. So this is some of my what you call it, wood stain stuff. You don't want to throw this away. The stuff is high. It's not the color that you want, but some of these were samples I bought when I was getting ready to do my deck, trying to find the right color. That's what they are. And this is the clear gloss. That's that urethane pop that I was trying to say that you put into those bulbs. That's what this stuff that you use to do that. So we'll hold on to that. This right here is some kind of cement stuff, and it's probably cemented. That'll get thrown away. This is some old golden oak, and it's practically new. I think I just bought this year because I was, what did I do? I did something that I needed to put that on. This is a mug that I was doing, what you call it, that dip where you put the paint in the water and you dip it down in there and get these colors. I was practicing with that back in the day. And I don't know if I need to try to save this cup and do something with it. I'm trying to, I don't know, I'll put it right there, but this candle, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. You know what, thank you, Holy Spirit. He said don't get rid of that, melt that down. Thank you. Thank you. These are some screws for the deck. This was a towel that was being used. We'll keep that. This right here was a sample. It can go to the trash. We'll keep this. These things right here are expensive. You'll never throw these away. This goes to something that I made. I made a backdrop stand. And this out here, it's in a box. As I try to get all the little pieces together. This is another mug I was working with. I think this was a sublimation mug. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the oven, see if I can't burn that off. Okay, and some Velcro. Just got stuff. Running and buying stuff, and you already got it. This top goes to something. Thank y'all once again for those who are still with me, watching me go through this stuff, trying to get it cleared out. Let's see, y'all. Hello, Set Apart Essentials. Thank you for joining the live. Girl, if I kept fooling with that knife, I probably would have cut myself. I don't even know how to close the thing. Yeah, I was looking for a little silver button, but I didn't see nothing on the side for me to, a button or anything to press. I'm going to look again. But it got a little button, but I don't know if that'll press in. Right there. I'm going to press it in. Let's see if that'll work. No. That don't work. Nope. I think that little thing what holds the blade in place, because it got that screw on the back side and then there. And then it got this one here and that one for the one that's still locked in down there. So I don't know, y'all, but I'm gonna find out. I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I should have brought my water out here, y'all. I am about to thirst myself to death out here in this heat. Thanks for 14 thumbs up, y'all. Thanks for the 9 that are still watching. I asked y'all to help me with something a few minutes ago. I don't think nobody responded. I forgot. Have anyone ever used a board like this at your events or when you out selling? I know that you can probably take something that's Velcro and stick it on here like what would you put on here? I don't know. Some kind of sign or whatever. I just wanted some ideas as to what you might would put on this thing. Okay, let's see. Let's get back over. Okay, so I got these things set aside to keep for use. Pull up the chair. I have to go back in the house and take another bath before I go to my event. I'm gonna put this over there because I know I'm gonna hold on to it. Got these little kitty meows. Some people love cats. I bought several things like this, like especially the doggy thing, because people love dogs, and I love Teddy. And I was gonna make some doggy baskets, and going to try to do something with the little kitty as well. So I'm going to put that back here in that box. And this right here is a container. I had some of my logos to go on my salt and pepper shakers that I made. Let me show you. I just happened to look up and see this one. So this is what I made back in the day, y'all. And this one's still out here because it didn't come out that good. So it was one that was left behind. But this is a Carolina Gamecock, and it's a salt and pepper shaker. So you will have the salt and the pepper. This is black for pepper, and the other match would have been red for your salt, and so on and so forth with the teams that you would choose to do. And so these are the logos that I had made for some of them that I've done quite a few, sold a good many of these. I had a guy who was really selling these, you know, for me. He had showed them to folks and they was ordering. Yeah, and so I just have these stickers. Some stickers I think I was making for my daughter when she got married, and she was putting faith over fear. I think we had some in little plastic clear bags, and she was doing those, faith. And then I had, where's the over? The over. Okay, here it is. I might need to take these in the house and stick them on something. But that's the over. And then this is the faith. Faith over fear. So they got pushed out here some kind of way. And let me pull this camera back over here so I can see what's in front of me. Let's see. Okay. So she don't play with her husbands. It's the pocket knife. Turn it into a dolphin mug. Well, the way it looks, nobody probably buy it. You can't. It didn't come out that good when I was trying to do the dip thing. And it didn't really come out that good. But you know what? Probably if I wash it and put some, what you call epoxy on it and smooth it out, it'll probably work. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I might just try that when I feel like fooling with that epoxy. Two cats and a dog. I'm quite sure they get along quite well. Teddy chases cats. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know why he acts like that. Set Apart said that I have the dog one to it. The manager at DG gave it to her for free. Oh, on the sign you could put your company's name or prices for certain items you display on the table. Okay, thank you. All righty. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all my what you call it, dominoes. I made, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I may have made maybe 4 or 5 because I kept trying to get them just right. And this right here was supposed to have been a Steelers, and there was something, I guess I kept seeing the little bubbles, but you know, they came out and I never went back and cleaned them up. Nope, I never did go back and clean it up. I just kind of said the heck with it. But yeah, these are my Steelers dominoes. And so I didn't finish because I should have on the back with my little dots. I was supposed to go back in. and give them a color. That's chance. And give them a color, which probably would have been gold. But I didn't because I saw too much going on with these. And it's, it was just too much going on. They just didn't turn out to my perfection. And they were not sellable. But yeah, you can always give them away to somebody, but they're not sellable. So I didn't do anything. I didn't waste my time cleaning them up and finish them after I saw what they were looking like. I don't know where this come from, but this is happy birthday, happy 18th birthday. I have no idea. No, I did not. I don't know if it came. I don't know where this came from, and why would I even? I don't know if it came from anywhere. It came from the bean store. That's if it came. That's where it came. Teddy, this ain't nothing wrong. We just don't like cats. I don't. Teddy don't like squirrels either. They ain't done nothing to Teddy. They out here tending to their own business, and he wants to chase them. He don't want any. Well, the other day a dog across the street came over here in our yard. And so the people across the street, there's a guy living over there. He was trying to make dogs last year sometime. And I don't know the name of these dogs, but they the little short with the pug face, and they have a hard time breathing and all. It was one of those kind of dogs. And he had mated them, and we went over there when they were still puppies. He had probably about 6 or 7 of them things, trying to sell them for $3,000. Well, needless to say, that did not happen. And so I don't know what he done with them, but he had them over there for a good while, past the age that anybody would have bought them. And one day they all was loose. They friendly little dogs, but they were all loose, just all over the place. And Teddy used to run over there because there are some female dogs back there. So Teddy would go over there. They were in a gate, in a cage he had back there. So I had to go over there and get Teddy. But the other day, they big dogs. Now he got 3 over there. And they big. Still friendly dogs. And one of them, I was in the house and Teddy was just raising sand at the door. And so I said, Teddy, what is it? Somebody in your yard? And so I went out there. Well, I opened the door, trying to keep Teddy in from going out because I didn't see the dog. I didn't know what dog was out there. And so as soon as I cracked the door a little bit to see, Teddy shot out the door, went running and barking. I came in the back of him. And so it was the dog from across the street. And he ran all up in the dog. He ran all up in the dog face, just a barking. The dog just stood there and looked at him. Like, if you don't get out of my face. And he was just a barking. I was saying, Teddy, stop it. And so he quit barking. After he sniffed around him, he quit barking. And, he came on back, while I was calling him. But, yeah. They friendly, but, yeah, that little dog gets loose and be roaming, and I don't know where the owner is. He's over there somewhere. But my daughter Shanita, Lady J, just God sent. They was out there in the building, and I came out and I was saying something. She was like, yeah. But she was in where my granddaughter set up there because she was getting her nails done. And she was like, yeah, he came over here, came all up in there, and they petting because they love dogs. They both went to school to be veterinarians, but my daughter, she did not finish at Clemson. She did 2 years. Brenasia went to Clemson. She did graduate last December, and she's still in class taking some kind of vet something now. But yeah, they love dogs and all that stuff. But this right here is some containers, and they need to go in a home basket. My husband bought those from somewhere. They're right nice. If y'all can see that. So it's a three-piece set. Yep. I totally forgot I had that out here. That'd be a nice home basket for somebody. So, yep, I'm glad I'm going through this so I can see what I got and I get ready to make a home basket. This can go in there. I knew I had these, but, you know, out of sight, out of mind. We'll set them back over there, though. Here for the time being. And we got our little plants here. The Dollar General. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to see. I don't want to just start setting stuff anywhere. I want to put these somewhere with the smallest space. So I think I'll set them back here. Okay. So, hello, how things with a K? How's it going? I'm out here in this 90-degree weather, trying to straighten out one of these storage bins. Yep, that's what he was saying. This is my property. I rule this yard. Keep away. But the only thing Teddy did, he left his property and went over to the other dog's because the other dog was standing at the corner of his driveway. That reminds me, I'm studying the book of Deuteronomy, and it talked about, in the first chapter, it was talking about, Lord, I forgot the king name. King, was it King Hashbon? King, or no, King Hassan, that was his name, King Hassan. And had all these fortified cities that, you know, they lived in, well protected, and so they came out of, they left their fortified city where they was protected and came out to fight against Israel. Now they had to stay home in their protection all around them because they had, you know, had all the fortified cities and buildings and, you know, guards and everything all around. But they left all that and came out to fight Israel. And what happened? They got destroyed. The book says that they ultimately destroyed them. So you better stay on your property. Teddy better have been glad because he was a little bitty thing up against that big old dog. And if that dog had had any fight in him, he would have destroyed Teddy. But he did not. So that was a good thing because I don't know what I would have been out there tumbling around in the street with the dog trying to protect Teddy. Oh, so you driving. I've been seeing a lot of nice hauls from Hobby Lobby. The 90% off. I did go out there to 75%, and I know, as y'all can see, I try my best not to go out there because I have accumulated stuff, going buying stuff and bringing it back, sitting it down and not putting it where you can see it, or, you know, putting it, organizing your stuff, and then you end up not knowing what you have, and that has been uh, my downfall when it comes to making my baskets, not having stuff where I can see, and I'm looking for this and looking for that and don't know what to put with this because I can't see anything. So with all the under the new construction, I'm hoping that that will make it better for me, that things will be where I can see them, and as I get ready to put together, my certain baskets, I can go ahead and grab all the items I need to put in that basket. And I think that is sort of what Lady Fee does. She gather all her items and have them ready to go in the basket. She knows what she's going to do. So when she get on and begin to teach, her stuff is already there. She ain't looking here and there trying to figure out what she's going to put in anything because she's already done that ahead of time. And so that's what I need to do. And when I'm able to do that, then I can push along further and faster, because I do know that I have the gift of organization. Don't look like it, because why? I'm talking to this camera over here, and y'all, I'm sorry, but why? The spirit of procrastination. But so I'm working on that, and yeah, it's gonna get better, and y'all gonna see it, because that is one of my spiritual gifts, is administration, organizing, setting things in order, helping people to get to where they need to be. That's one of the gifts, and the other gift I have is the gift of teaching. And so I love studying the Bible, the scriptures, and doing inductive study. I love it, love it, love it. You get so much, you learn so much by doing that. And so that is where I'm at. If any of y'all are interested in uh, hearing my teaching, now don't go out there and judge me. Because I just started to upload my studies that I'm doing. I'm doing them on YouTube, but then in September we'll start class, and so, but I'm preparing and studying and just going through it so I can start putting them all on YouTube. But go out there, check it out, see what you think about Let's Just Be Clear. That's the name of the Bible study. Let's be clear. See what you think about it. There are some old videos that I had posted from Zoom a couple years ago when we was doing it with some of the people from class. But then I stopped posting them because I wasn't able to edit them. And so I quit posting my Zoom classes. So I am doing just one-on-one myself. I'm just going out teaching, and that's better for me because I can do it at my set time. And some of I need to go back and start really learning how to edit those videos, because there are some stuff that I wish I had edited out. But it's all a learning process and how to edit videos. And so that's what I'm doing. All things what the case is, stay under your covering that God provided. That's one of mine too. She is referring to studying the Bible. Uh, that is one of mine too. Professionalism has made it hard for me. What do you mean by professionalism has made it hard? A lot of this stuff here is stuff I used to use when I was doing epoxy, when I was fooling around with a lot of that stuff. Got some super glue. I need to take that out of here and use it. Got these little mini trays. I don't know what I was going to do with it. It's been so long now, I forgot what to do with it. I'm going to show y'all these little sets I bought from Walmart back when I was again making stuff. So this is a wine set. You got your wine bottle and your two coolers, and I would, make a design, put it on here, epoxy it, whatever they want. It could be, people are all into the NFL. So most of the time it's going to be some type of NFL wine set or whatever the person, if they pre-order, it would be whatever they want it to be. And so I have these on hand for stuff like that. Again, I don't want to be using up my product and it's just sitting around. So I have two out here and I got two over there. And my blue building. And so I need to, folks wanting certain things. I need to try to say, okay, well, I can do a wine set. This guy that came by the other day to buy a basket, he was like, I asked him, I said, well, what is your budget? Organization administration is one of my gifts. Says all things with a K. The need for things to be perfect has made it hard. Yep. Okay, I know what you mean. In the past, move on until it's. Yeah, I feel you on that. And yeah, that holds me back too. Trying to make sure things are perfect. But I come to the understanding that when I have done my best and it's not going to be probably perfect to me or to the person that's doing it, but to someone else, they'll see the perfection in it. But we ourselves not going to see it. Sorry, I keep talking to this camera. But we ourselves, we're not going to see it. We, like they say, you are your worst critic because you see everything that you have done. The other person don't see it. And I have tested people on that. I have given them something and asked, what you think about this? What do you see? They don't see the imperfection. They sit there, they look at it, but they don't see it. And I can understand that because sometimes this, when I was, because I used to type up documents and stuff like that and type stuff. And that is the hardest thing for me to do is to go back and proofread my own things that I have typed up a document because I read it for what I want it to say, but it's not saying what it should be saying. And so I always have to hand it off to someone else and say, read this, go over this for me. And honey, they go, they do proofreading, and they see so much that I did not see. And I think that's because I'm looking at it the whole time. But it's kind of like what they call a paradox because even though I'm looking at it the whole time and I'm not seeing the imperfection, the other person who has not been looking at it, they still don't see because they don't know what it's supposed to be. I know what it's supposed to be. I guess that's a better way of putting it. When you're doing a design, you know what it's supposed to look like, but the other person don't know what it's supposed to look like. And for example, the shirts I was doing for this guy, and I had the left chest logo had a tiger head, and so there was a lot of weeding to pull out. And one little piece in the middle of the tiger's face there came out. Now, I know it was supposed to have been there. Somebody else will look at the shirt and won't even see that. But I knew that piece should be there. So I had to put that piece back because if I had not, then that would be in, what's the word? That would not, it would not be perfect. It wouldn't have been perfect because that one little piece was missing that I saw, but nobody else would have never picked up on it. So yeah, it's hard. I'm working on that procrastination spirit too. Be encouraged. We got this. That's right. We got this. That spirit will not, we denounce that spirit in the name of Jesus. It will not take over us. We will take over it because we have the authority and it does not. And so we are going to continue to work and do the best that we can and all that we can with the help of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, we are our worst critic. You know, people, oh, you so good. You do such a good job. You're a perfectionist. And that's what they used to tell me, when we were doing stuff at the church. No, I don't see myself as a perfectionist. I just want to make sure it's done right. And so, I have to go back and look the word. What is a perfectionist? I mean, because I want to see what is it that I'm putting out there that people make me, that people would say that I am a perfectionist. Because I just want to do it right. I want it done right. Whatever I'm over, I want it done right. But that don't mean in a harm by saying it, but that's what folks say. So, but I'm okay with that. Hello, Lisa Anderson. Set apart says, I understand you will feel the work is mediocre and or incomplete. Yep. Yep. And then, you start over and you do it again. And I'm like, okay, I can't continue starting over and doing this again and starting over. But I have done that. I have been working on something and it just wasn't right. I cast it out and start over until I get to where I need to be. And that was one of my issues with when I first started looking at folks on YouTube and looking at their crafting and everything. They was only showing you the end part of the results. They didn't show you the beginning, all the mistakes and errors that they made. And they'll bring something out and show you the perfectness of what they have done. But when you go to do it, you're making all kind of mistakes, can't get it, and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with me. This is so simple. Why I can't do it? But they done the same thing. And so with me, when I'm showing anything, I'm gonna show you the real deal. You're gonna see the mistakes. You're gonna see all that I'm doing. If I mess up, I mess up. I'm starting over. Hey. So our things with the case is, hey, Miss Rhonda and Miss Lisa. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Set up for hey Kay. All righty. Okay, y'all. So let's see. I've been out here rambling and going on. Okay, so I'm in another box. This is stuff I had put away when I did my sister's wedding. And y'all, I have dibbled and dabbled into all kind of stuff because I enjoyed that part of doing it. And so I have been a wedding coordinator, organizing from the wedding practice all the way up to the reception, doing all of that. I've done all of that stuff. And I used to have a bunch of uh, that stuff, and I gave it all away because I quit. I stopped doing it. And so all my tablecloths and anything that I had like that, I gave it all to another lady who had her own business as a caterer. And so I gave her all that stuff. And so this is just some stuff I had left over. This is some bling that, again, guess what? I forgot I had this out here. And I went and ordered some bling. I hadn't used it yet, but I did order some to, it was something that I was supposed to been gonna make. Now I forgot what it was. But I needed it to bling it out, and I had the stuff out here. Okay. So I just thank the Lord for allowing me to go through this stuff, so I know I won't quit buying stuff I already got. I did that with my candle making. There was a candle design that I wanted. I said, I knew I had ordered this. I did go on Amazon looking to see you know, if I had ordered, but I could never really see that I had ordered, so I went ahead and ordered two more. As soon as it came, guess what? I found it. You know, let's see that kind of stuff. Okay, I often say it's funny that you are doing the wedding items. I have been trying to encourage myself to go through my wedding items also. There is stuff that I haven't used since being a wedding designer. Oh, things with a K. I guess we all don't dibble and dabble and done all kind of stuff. But yep, if you can see that wood back there, that's wood pieces that I used to use when I did my wood signs, and I still got wood, a few pieces there to make a yard sign. I think I got enough material to do, from what I can remember. I have enough material to do one yard sign and I think two stovetop covers. I have enough material to do those things. I really, really would love to do those things before Mother's Day, because I think it would be a good gift for Mother's Day, the stovetop covers. And with mine, I use them. I don't, because if you cooking daily, they really ain't gonna be on the stove like that. But after you say, for instance, if you entertaining and you have already cooked and everything is set aside and you're not gonna be using the stove, then you can set it on the stove and use it as a serving, part. Yeah. And the other thing with it too, you can put stuff on and carry it as a serving tray. So those two things, and then the other thing I found out, depending on the size of your sink, you can take it also and cover the sink area if you're not going to be using it, and then you have more space to set your, dishes out when you having an event at your house, for Thanksgiving or whatever the occasion is. So you got all it gives you more kind of space to use to set stuff on. So I have used it for that purpose, and so it works for that. So when I was in during that time, I made myself two because I was practicing. I did one where I had to buy four certain size and put them together and put the handle uh, the handle parts on the sides, and then I made one where it was just a flat board and I only had to put the handles, which was the easiest way. It was okay, but I liked the other way. The other way looked it more, I don't know, professional, or if that's the word for it. But yeah, but they both work, and so I do have, someone ever want, I can show them the two options that they have to go for. Okay, y'all. So I straightened that part out, and I need to, see what I'm gonna put there. Now, let's see. I'm on this last little shelf here, and then I'm gonna get off, y'all. I thank y'all for sticking around this long. So this, oh, I started collecting these cause I saw some nice designs, some nice, some of these decorated really nice, and it was real pretty. And so I started collecting those. I don't have a lot of them, just, I don't know, probably those two and maybe two others somewhere. And I haven't done anything with them. But my wine bottles that I was collecting, I did do something with them. They in the house. And I did do something with those though. It turned out really well. So I'm just gonna point this camera down because this box is heavy and I can't lift all this. But what you see there is a box full of paint. So back in the day, when I was doing wood designing, I guess you would call it, doing stuff with the wood, making, wood signs and doing all kind of stuff. And also, I was using spray paint to spray paint um, certain items, like the wine bottles for number one that I have in there that I have decorated. I spray painted those white. Then anything that I needed to spray paint, that's what that was. But the majority of that paint, spray paint, came from when I was doing, I forgot what they call it, but you have a bucket of water, you take your spray paint, different color, and you just spray it in the water. And then you kind of swirl it to get a design, and you take your item and dip it down and pull it back up, and that design is on the item. So that's what I used to do with all that spray paint stuff. And spray paint has gone up like nobody's business. But I found out the other day, if anybody's needing any spray paint, because if you go to Hobby Lobby, Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, any of those stores, you are going to pay about $6 for a can of paint. But the other day, I was in Ollie's and I was just looking around and I saw they had some spray paint back there. And so I just began to, check it out to see what the prices were. And I began to, look at different colors and the, what this name of this stuff is, the Rust-Oleum that they had on the shelf, $2.99. And some it was another name brand. I think it was like $4.99, but that's still cheaper than $6 and $7. So I said, I know where to get my paint at when I need it. My daughter was looking for some putty the other day. I think my husband went and bought some to fill up the holes on the cabinets where she had took some of the knobs off. I don't know if this is any good, but this is putty. I'm gonna take it out of the sun. Well, not out of the sun, but out of this heat. Let's see what it says. It says to keep out of the reach of children. It don't say anything about the temperature that it needs not be in. So it's probably still good. But I'm going to take it out so that we can see it. And we shouldn't have to need it, but if we do, well, you know what? I'm going to put it. Okay, so maybe I'll remember that I got some putty. Because I got some, what you call it? Doggone it. Some glue. What is my granddaughter's looking for it? Wood glue. Now that may not be any good, but I know I got some of that somewhere. Okay, so there's not a whole lot I can do down here because it's covered with paint, and so it'll probably just stay down there. I'm gonna set these back down there. That's there for the home baskets. Now, top shelf. What y'all think? Call it a day. Yeah, that is a good price because the honey spray paint just crazy. Somebody was wanting me to do something, and I really didn't want to do it because I was gonna have to spray paint it, and I'm like, shoot, I don't want to spend that, because you have to take the price up when you're buying this stuff. No, I wasn't gonna use the whole can, but I needed to buy the whole can in order to do what I need to do. All right, set apart, say yes, ma'am, and start anew tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to do because I need to go in here now. Oh, my God, it's 4:21. Okay, I need to go in here now and jump in the shower and get ready to drive. I guess it's about 20 minutes. Well, it's the traffic going to make it longer than that. But once again, thank y'all for spending this time with me today, listening to me chit-chat and watching me try to get some kind of organization going on here I think the shelves sort of look okay for right now. I got to, take care of that and get that organized and set up where it looks like something. And all the stuff I have put outside, I'm gonna get a box. I got probably some boxes over there in the building. Bring them out tomorrow and start going through all that stuff and get it in some boxes or bins and just kind of see what I got. I'm finna come out. I'm finna come out. You want me to bring the fan back there? No, I'm finna come out. So he's asking me, do I want the fan back in? Oh, Lord, that should have been an hour ago. Okay, but thanks for asking. Okay, y'all. Once again, thanks. So yeah, I will start again tomorrow sometime, and later on tonight, I'm gonna try to figure it out. And I would like to go ahead and put a little notification out there what time I will start, so y'all will be aware. But you know, I may do that, and then it won't happen. So that's why. But I would, when I know that it's gonna happen, I try to do it at least 30 minutes ahead of time. And hopefully y'all will be back again tomorrow to help me go through this stuff. I thank you for being here with me. Because it has been a task, but because y'all have been here, y'all have made it enjoyable. And I thank y'all so, so much. Thank you. You never know how much I appreciate this. Y'all have a blessed day, and we will see you hopefully on tomorrow.